Hey all, this is Anosis. This is part 37, or no, 36 of FFVII Claude, any percent Claude solo on encounters. Things like that. And yeah, I'm bringing the volume up this time because this actually does affect your microphone volume for whatever reason a bit, you know. Although the music is going to be a bit louder as well, but I'm going to have to just, you know, get used to it anyway. We do have the correct setup, I believe. Stuff that you want to go for, stuff that because there's only one encounter I will allow in the games, by the way. But yeah, one thing you can technically do right is because you want to have WW Black Magic and stuff that eventually as well, right? You want to have W Magic and stuff that as well. So technically what you could do is just buy a bunch of gravity basically instead of mastering gravity. You could just buy a bunch of gravity because basically that allows you to get more uses basically and stuff like that. Yeah. But we're not going to run with no encounters on, because obviously we're going to have to use manipulate with Claude and stuff that to get a few things and stuff like that, because you know obviously that one does not have the thing. And there are other things that things are missing here. For example, like this one has death sentence, for example. This one does not have death sentence. So that could be actually really bad, the fact that it's set up like that. So that's, yeah, you know. Yeah, but we're gonna have to manually adjust that in another way. Because, yeah, you know, levels are done by 5, right? All the levels are. Because I believe it's like, what is it, like level 5 death they have, or is it level 7 death? I've got the gargoyles do have an enemy skill, the parasite eyes have an enemy skill, the parasite eyes has an enemy skill, and parasite eyes has an enemy skill, and there's one more thing that has an enemy skill. Alright, let's go. And I'm going to show you what happens if you hold all the way to the right here instead. And you can see that you still jump down there and stuff, that's, yeah. So basically, there's also the fat ass dragon that we can encounter that we definitely want to manipulate. If we can. Okay, so slash all here. So that's going to wake them up. Det blir just like one otherwise, let's just like one here. Right, it's got some seed. Level 4 death. Oh shit. Actually, I think 2 party members will die here. Why didn't I learn it? What is that not learnable? Okay. Why? Like what? Is it because I wasn't the correct level for it? Huh? Is that not learnable? I swear to God. Yeah. I probably am confused with the thing in Final Fantasy IX, the one that the Grand Dragon has. I could have sworn that that's an... Oh, there. Here we go. Fat dragon. Dark dragon. Nom nom nom. I'ma eat you. I'ma eat you. Säg det straight. Shit am I? You can see what I'm getting at here, for example. Because keep in mind that even the my 1, I believe, will be max damage on all laser. Laser bitches. Blood. Learn the enemy skill laser. Laser. Once you learn the enemy skill laser. Thank you, Mr. Fat Dragon. Laser. Wow, she took damage blood. She took damage. Dragon Force. Isn't that like almost like a hair blink effect? Dragon Force. Learned enemy skill Dragon Force. Alright then, he cannot do the stuff. Let's actually attack. Let's see here. And then we, auto please. See my counter with Ultima. No. I think he is. Hopefully not. Hopefully he doesn't counter this with Ultima. I've heard does he cast Ultima automatically when he dies? I think there is something you can steal from him actually and stuff that I'm pretty certain that it's steal and not a morph. But I think it's not the dragon armlet that you steal life from him, because that would feel weird if he steals only using the dragon armlet. Yeah. I definitely think there should have been like bosses, more bosses in multiplayer, and maybe they were supposed to be. Right, because imagine that in the end of each spin, if there would be a boss that you would need to fight, for example, and then bottom of this spin would be like a special version of the Dark Dragon, basically, and stuff that like Grand Dark Dragon, something like that, you know, or just Grand Dragon in general, you know, that, you know, Tetra Dragon, something that has the power of like multiple ones. Push. That's in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So now, you can see here we have White Wind, we have Dragon Force here, we have Laser. He has Dragon Force Laser here. Force Laser. Force Laser. And she has Dragon Force Laser as well. Nice. Dragon Force Laser. Dragon Force Laser. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the one that's missing that sentence, so this is the one that has the most here currently. Right. We can get Pandora's Box. We can get whatever it's called, Angel Snack, or no, it's not Angel Snack, because that's what it's called in another game. There'll be explosion here. Cycle do have W item on seed. Yeah. And now we're gonna take you. See, I'm not gonna abuse, by the way. For example, when you're on, Va's intercept, by the way, you actually want to lose that fight when you're doing like the minimum or the like lowest level possible challenges of that, Keep in mind that, for example, like I had Final Fantasy twice on the original PlayStation, first as a regular game, and then later on as the Platinum game and stuff like that. But then I've also played the PC version, although I helped a certain group of people, or I helped some relatives of ours with it. Okay, that's the encounter at least, but we don't want to be in front row here, or, it doesn't really matter. Change. Flip. Leave. Or can we just use my other one, please? Hello. Please don't tell me that I got the level on Claude, because otherwise this should be enemy skill, yeah. Enemy skill level 5 death. So that's the one. The other one from the dog also do not count. Good. Magic breath. The whisper can survive magic breath. Oh, my Claude got hit there pretty hard. Damn, think about that. Claude's magic defense still. Magic breath on themselves. Am I, please? Oh, he got mad. He countered with silence on his teammate. I did not expect that. Wait, can we level 5 deaths on them? It will actually be pretty funny if they're weak. I think extinguish. Yeah, but I have reborn level 5 people. That's gonna be really fucking funny though, man. Alright, he cannot do that against himself because of his excellent strategy. All was born. Was that double all was born here? I think it might have been. Right, all material mastered, Okay. And that's just with regular move style there. That's actually good. Because then we have 2 more materials that we can sell. Right now, sneak attack. And there's also a fun thing we can do with double cut, by the way, as well. You double cut and then you combine it with counter, basically. So what I could pair command when damage system could. So yeah, so there's lots of fun stuff you can do with that. Then also, for example, like I kind of wish that they would have, because basically, like, I don't know if they really thought that people were gonna, like, of course, obviously the fact that you have master summon existing in the game means that, yeah, they thought about people having to, like, quote-unquote master it, right? But I think that what was meant to happen is that people were gonna defeat Emerald and Ruby weapon, and then people were gonna quote-unquote level up the high-level materials that way, but still, that's only gonna be one Knights of the Round that you're gonna get a lot of AP for and stuff there, because, yeah. Because that thing can actually insta-kill us. Right, so we want to go that way if we want to encounter the dragon zombie though. So we're not going to do that. bringing the speed up slightly. Actually, let's turn it on next here, because and I think it's on the second screen that we have the highest chance to get encounter. I forgot, because I believe, if I remember correctly, the way this game does it is you can manipulate encounters with step counts, but that is because of where you get the encounter. So here we go, here's the thing. So every item, use for example an elixir, and then do this. You cannot see it, but elixir is going up here, as you can see, it's 28, it's 29, 30. Oh wait, I did it wrong there. So we need to elixir once, and then 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 98, 99. There we go, 99 elixirs, and then we do this. We use drink once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. Oops. I did not want to do that actually. Okay, let's see, though I used up one of my ones, so I'm going to do one count off there, but yeah, 71, 71, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So we could, for example, also do it on a S9 18th Clan Dragon tank, for example, and we can do it on Super Screen as well. But yeah, now that we've done that, we use White Ribbon here. Never escape. And we're just gonna take a certain encounter here. Not you, Master Tom Barry, please. Master Tom Barry, you can of course get more Tetra Elementals from, or more ribbons at least. You can morph into ribbon, except why would you want another ribbon? There's never the case where you are gonna need triple ribbons, except for maybe the safer step-out fight, but even then it's still, you know, money, not anything good at all. So basically Mover is the only fight we want here and stuff like that, but yeah. the magic boss fight is of course really good, just for as I said, because it makes W item very easy instead of having to go against weak enemies and stuff that, yeah. But what we want to get is the mover encounter basically. You want to make sure that you get the mover encounter. And basically the way encounters work in this is basically like think about small like circles being on the ground or something like that, and then depending on the location you get the encounter in, that decides what encounter you get, which is why step manipulation is very important and stuff like that. Because you can of course also get, for example, on this platform you can get encounters and stuff like that as well. This is interesting, of course, obviously. And it's gonna put all the way up here, boom. Yeah, and the thing is, we don't need that many. There you go, there's the movers. So first off, I want to check here something. Can you mug them? And can you manipulate them, this person? Start to avoid, okay, that's actually very good, actually. No, magic breath? Please don't tell me they can't put half down. They used a very high magic defense. Here's the defense and magic defense 1 L, okay. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, so this should be 0 XP even with XP plus here, so it's 0 XP, so it's 2400, so that it's almost the same as those boss encounters as we talked about and stuff like that, but still, that is still only 7500, right? So 7500 each time, right? So 2500 each time, meaning, for example, 10 of those is 75,000. So that is if you only take that encounter. You take nothing but that encounter, basically. Stuff that. So, you know, that's the way to look at things. So does that mean that this is the square, that this is the square where it's highest? Let's see if that is the case or not. Or if we just got lucky there. I should actually have gone in and seen the material there. That's almost double. That's almost level 2 now. Magic plus. So we still have 2 there. Gravity is almost there. Yeah, so that's the one with the most there. So yeah, and we're missing. So Pandora's box is 1. We can get Pandora's box. Pandora's box. For suicide, we don't have Chocobuckle. Pandora's box. Chocobuckle. Goblin punch. The whatever the angels something angels whisper, I think it is. That's 4 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 4 more. Not end sentence. Roulette. Roulette is 1 because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So roulette is 1. Roulette is 1. We've already said Pandora's box. So Pandora's box, Goblin punch, I do have Shadowfly, right? Yeah, I do have Shadowfly. Choco Buckle, was it was 1? Choco Buckle is 1. We already have the 4 suicide, correct? Yes, we do. Choco Buckle, Last Box, Goblin Punch, Choco Buckle, Angel's Whisper, and then we have 3 more. Why am I blanking? Is that one with... Yeah, that one has Magic Hammer. Why am I blanking on final 3? Or did I forget all the other 3? And I do have Death Force as well. There they are, at least. Let's actually check. Do they have specific names here? Let's just skip here. I know, for example, that Choco Buckle is only like a counter to a certain other move. I want to check though if this had something. Let's just see if it has something. Level 3 flare, is that a thing actually? That would make sense if this would be an enemy skill. But that's not an enemy skill. Level 4 death, please don't wipe the party. Please tell me that I thought about this correctly here. But that's not an enemy skill either. Right, so yeah. Wait, did I not already have level 4? Oh, it's level 5 death. So there's also level 4 death, which I think is the same as the Gargoyles uses. Because yeah, we already have death sentees on one of the things. For example, yes, we don't have death sentees here, for example. But we, for example, have death sentees on one of them at least here, for example. So yeah. Now fascination is not... Alright, but okay, good. Okay, this definitely seems to have the higher chance to have the encounter here. Let's actually see if it's physical attacks that we want to use here actually. Wait, you take a lot of damage from say hold on, sitting on a park bench. That definitely seemed to work. Go along. Bouncy balls. You defeated the bouncy balls. I didn't check material. When you get turbo ethers also, so that's massive actually. So I have no problem with using up them turbo ethers here. So yeah, that's nice around level 2, but you can see it's like, what is it like? Is it 150,000 or something like that? The next level? Yeah, 150,000 or something like that. Yeah, that's all is already mastered. Automatic, Gravity, MP Turbo, and Hades. Okay, so we want something else here. So we have how many mastered? 3? We have 3 mastered. Like, do we use Lap on Mine? At this point. Yeah, let's just Lap on Mine here. Okay. And yeah, we can get Pandora's Box, of course. We already have Shadow Flare. And we can get Goblin Punch. Can you be manipulated otherwise? Please. Okay, that was very, very quick. Wait, actually use. Need to target our sales here so we don't fire. 2. I did not mean to do that, but yeah, but we should probably still have Robert now. Okay, so... Is that 50 now? Yeah, because I was counting in my head, basically. It didn't sound like I displayed, but I didn't at first. So 50 Dragon Tank, that's going to be enough, I think. The Dragon Fang is like pretty good and stuff like that, of course, yeah. But there's also another good one we can get as well. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Let's actually use it on my Elixir, actually, if you can. Prolong. Prolong. Yeah, this definitely seems to be the best place for the balls. Right, we don't have balls, go Magic Breath. But I think it's because they're immune to that elemental, they take half damage, so... I don't remember why I did so little damage at one time when I was casting Magic Breath or whatever it was. Oh, Magic Plus was born. Right, so Magic Plus spawn. That's nice and everything, but yeah, let's just try and master Ultima here. So yeah, so start to think here, 35, okay. I kinda know how much we want. I kinda know. I don't think you can. Nah, you don't learn everyone's grudge. Why is it so hard to remember? Isn't there another one that's level something something that you can cast and avoid with enemy skill if I go in on here? Right, it's not showing death sentence here. It is okay. No, one of them is question mark, question mark, question mark, which you can only get in Nibelheim. One of them is Pandora's box. So question mark, question mark, question mark, roulette, Pandora's box, Goblin Punch, Chocobuckle, Angels, Whisper. Then there must have been something early here that's close to Beta, Column and Magic Breath and stuff that. Is that what question mark, question mark, question mark is? So that leaves 2. That leaves 2 basically. It's actually about me here. I'm just gonna shake what's good. Oh shit, oats! Oats! Oh shit, oats! Yeah, we stick 49. Can we take one more battle with it? I think we do. Yeah. I mean, as I said again, 7,500 means that it's 75,000 from 10 battles, 10 of those. For example, as you can see, getting 10 of those takes a while. And that's still only 75,000, right? Yeah, because it's like, or it's actually 2,400 of these, and you times 3 that's 7,200 times 10, that's 72,000. But for example, you can see that like Knights of the Round is like what, 150,000 for the 3rd star. So that, and I believe it's like 500,000, right? So divided that by, what is it, 72,000? Oh, that's wrong. So 500,000. I think that's what you require, divided by 72,000 here. So that is 6.944444. So that's basically like, so that's 6. So that's basically like 60, over 60 encounters that you're going to need. Almost 70 encounters then basically, because that's basically because I divided it with 72,000 because that's what you get from 10 encounters. So you would need 70 encounters. 70 encounters with specifically with those 3 basically in order to master Knights of the Round. Okay, that's not nice of you. I actually might be in here. It's going to count with level 4 death, but it's not going to kill anyone. Hopefully that kills. Yeah, bad death is one of the things we miss as well. Shadow Slam. White Wind. She doesn't know what way to run. Go, go, go. It's pretty funny that she's trying to run forward. So that's actually pretty funny. And once we're done with the encounters here, we go for it immediately. Question mark. Actually, let's kill this pair, because I think that makes it less likely to show up later if we do that. Demo. So for example, you can see most of the time this is not that particularly good to call dramatic with it and stuff that, you know. Demo for C. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be level 50 anyway there, you know, and stuff that before, you know, the fight. Okay. Away. Salut, dame! Fine. So, yeah, this definitely seems to be like it, because it's kind of like a circle here, a bit and stuff that, but yeah. This definitely seems to have a pretty good chance for it though. But sometimes it feels like you need to get lucky here as well, for that, because yeah. Oh, mother trackers. You mother funklers! Cast it. Fontes with Shablon Death. I think we're gonna mime the White Wind here, just switching White Wind twice here. I don't think that actually killed. Maybe it will. That gets hit, of course, obviously. You look so far, like they can't decide what way to go. Like, we're running this way. I mean, it is pretty impressive running forward, like moving, like literally running forwards and then going backwards and stuff there. Like, and that's not walking. That would be like running and stuff like that. Like, fucking hell, that is impressive, right? Especially like with fucking Sid fucking running around with fucking. Okay, I can understand Yuffie being able to do it because she's a ninja and stuff like that, but fucking Sid doing it, not only is he wearing a pretty heavy jacket, like he's holding a pretty massive like scimitar lance style. That's not, I mean, would you call that a scimitar lance? That is more like, it's more like a Naginata, because Naginata can have pretty offensive curves, if I remember correctly. Right, and we don't have primitive material at all, right? Correct. We haven't picked up primitive on this. How much? Okay. Magic pots. I mean, we could, if we would have taken every single magic pot encounter by now, basically, we would have already probably almost been 1199 at this point. It's how crazy magic pots are, really, to be honest. But yeah, so it's... Oh. Wow! Are you fucking kidding me? And that's no enemy skill, right? That's just like a regular death spell. Right, yeah. Let's just redo that. So Bad Breath is one of the other things. So that means that there's only one more missing then. Alright, it's the HP and MP switch thing, which is not the question mark thing. Like the HP MP exchange thing or whatever you want to call it, right? Oops, I don't want to run triple there. Right, because it's not called HP and MP exchange, but it's basically what it does. It switches your thing, and I don't think it's the question mark thing that does that, or maybe it is. The fact that we haven't gotten another mover after this is really bad. Yeah, keep in mind that us almost being level 50 still counts as being low, but I almost want to make sure that we quote-unquote level up the ectoplasm materia and stuff like that. Main problem, of course, it's not going to be enough for one encounter then with the balls again. We're probably going to have to skip this because this is fucking so weak. So fucking retarded counter. I'd say, oh, there's no risk of them killing us and stuff like that, like sure, but it's just that we need to waste a lot of magic just to go through one here. Just that. And I have fucking no idea why all of a sudden now we're not getting the encounter. It shouldn't be that rare. Balls. So happy to see balls. So we're gonna magic breath the balls, and then she's gonna mime the balls. See? And now she will not use any MP. Her MP won't go down from this. Yeah, but hers was very weak there. Yeah, so it's definitely not using close magic power there and stuff like that, but still, I mean. Yeah, so that means double cut still needs. XP plus still a bit of a ways away, and yeah. Steel was born though. Somewhere Steel was born. Right, Steel was born, so Steel is mastered. Slash all. We use that on full cure. Yeah, maybe because he has ultimate here. I think that was the only thing that got born right. Ordinary hospital labels, that's it. So, yeah. Let's go and save. I don't think we're gonna have enough to finish it today, though, sadly. I mean, we could do the calculation, used what our level would be basically and stuff that, and then just call it a day after we're defeated, you know, and then we're just gonna have to continue on in another part, if we can even make it to Unova. She said that can we make it to Unova in time, because basically what I want to do is, or what I am going to do is, I'm going to take out a piece of paper and then I'm going to write down what our level is, so that's so yeah, you know. Because that battle will still matter for the experience of that, you know. When it comes to, okay, whatever with our party members and stuff that, you know, so yeah. Let's get going. Damn, I can't. That. This is basically to calculate what we are after, you know, was synthesized. But then that means that next time we do the recording, but basically it depends on, right, like we have time to write it all down and stuff that, you know. Actually, I think I can get out here the whole takes out already here. It might be that I can just write it in the 3-disc finale here. But yeah, I think I have enough room on this paper here. Write it all down, yes, we can write it down here, for example. Start writing here, so Claude. What is that, Claude? We can write with one, so to kind of discount it. So Claude. So Claude. Penny. Percent. Solo. Counters. Levels of the synthesis. So we're gonna have to write down everything in character level. How much can we call K? We might still be able to do it because we can use quarter immediately on. Okay, so currently 46, 46, 42, and all of these are 40. It doesn't matter really how close they are here. And normally you have to take these encounters here and stuff that. You cannot escape from the encounters, but you can get a certain amount of encounters here normally. And I like how this version is the regular, you know, what music here. Oh, it doesn't give a fuck about that. It doesn't give a fuck about no encounters here. It is, yeah, by the way, otherwise that we would want to get the theme from. Yeah, only one encounter so far. One encounter so far, that is very good to encounters. Iron Giant. Iron Man. I'll sit I'm Iron Man Glorg. Fuck your Biden. Fuck your Biden. That is not very good. Another Iron Giant. Run away. Run away. Please don't get another encounter, baby. I think that pausing actually causes you to get more encounters. Okay, only a flying thing. Haha, miss. Haha, miss. Haha, haha. Genovers? Where are we? What the hell? Genovers? It's coming. Genovers. You know what? We can quadramatic twice now with like the mitre and stuff that, you know. Fuck you, Biden, young ball. We're fighting a flying giant ball. We're fighting a giant flying ball. So that's actually the true, you know, but that's been manipulated set both time basically. Because that's kind of look like it's supposed to be like a brain or almost a heart or something like that, you know. I'm guessing though that everyone that has died that just had like, you know, was have become part of this, you know, that's why this in a way so strong or whatever, but I suppose, yeah. We could use cattle flare or an axe also as well. I think that's gonna do it now, boom. Now we can turn off the counters. I'm gonna let the XP roll in. That's 60,000 XP and only 1,500 to go. Yes, XP plus, and you can see there how much XP plus matter there. So, yeah, and we're going to down here, so. More. Too fun. I was still enough. No, she's dead. Red 13. Goofy. Jane. Sif. Vincent. And Sid. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 party members. So there's 9 in total if you count in. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 party members. And even here is the thing, right? Even if you only have one party member here, basically, and stuff like that, we're gonna, you know, alright, then 3,000 people does work here. Here at the heart of the planet, basically, or the planet's core is there, basically. Which is where Holy is actually. Just a simple carbon molecule. Oh, Lord! Okay, I'm gonna write down the level here and I'm gonna write down what the total level is there. Okay. So George got 54. George is 54.